Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, bringing you guys this week's weekly recap, and this is crazy. I didn't do one last week. I got to get in the regular cadence of doing these on Sundays, hopefully, going forward, since Fridays are no longer going to work for me. Kind of unfortunate, because Friday it works a little bit better, since you get kind of a jump off before the weekend. So, I don't know, maybe I can, I don't know. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Fridays still, if possible, I could do a late night Friday thing, or a late night Thursday thing, and then upload it on Friday. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys would prefer. Sundays are just the optimal choice for me. But first thing I want you guys to notice is on the site. Check this out. You could see that there is the premium ads at the top now, and I know it kind of could be annoying. Hopefully the ads are relevant and cool. But this also, you can see on the bottom that that Complex is on the bottom now. So site is sponsored by Complex going forward. At least the ads are. Which means, yeah, it's definitely a huge move, and it's a big move for Collectivekicks.com to be under the Complex network. So I know the ads might be a little bit annoying at first, but hopefully they'll be relevant as you guys go. Anyway, yeah, so I made the announcement the other week that it was added in under Complex. And now we're finally starting to see some ads, which I didn't know when they would actually start. So I'm pretty pleased by seeing that on the site. It is pretty awesome to be part of that network. Let's go ahead and get into the articles this week. I have to be honest, I don't even know all the articles that were written because I hardly wrote any of them since this was just the craziest work week I've had in a long time. So big, huge shout out to all my my writers out there, old and new, for stepping up to the plate and getting with these articles and writing up some articles for myself. So definitely appreciate you guys. So let's go ahead and jump in. One of the new writers, Sneaker Tutor, wrote an article on the Nike Lab Tennis Classics that dropped the other day, I believe, or did these actually? I'm gonna click in it and see to see if it actually. Look at this, Russian senior dating for men. I have no idea why that would have any relevance to me because I don't ever check out Russian chicks or anything like that. Kind of funny sometimes the way the ads work out. Anyway, okay, so these ones, yeah, August 21st is when these ones drop. If you guys are wondering, I don't know, it's not really my cup of tea, but if it's something that you guys are interested in, maybe leave a comment. The Knicks Foamposites are set to release later this year. You know, I like everything about those except for the blue. Obviously, I'm a huge orange fan. I would definitely want to have that that shoe turned into black, but I don't think that that's an easy custom to make, to turn the blue to black, especially with the entire liner like that being blue. But if you're a Knicks fan, hopefully you'll have some interest in those ones. I'm still kind of on the fence. Like, it's orange, like, so it's kind of like a win, but and black carbon fiber on, as you can see, but that blue upper part, or the blue accent part, just kind of kills it for myself. But who knows? If I can get them like employee store price or something like that, I might pick them up. Looks like they had the little penny posits available randomly the other day, and I don't know why they dropped them, but they did, and it was just super late. Curious why they did them, and how, I don't know how they sold. It seems like they sold out really quick, but I don't know. Did you guys end up copping a pair of them or not? The little penny posits really just have not had like a powerful impact on, like, I don't know, hyped up sneakers or anything like that. I mean, at first they were cool to see, and then people just aren't picking them up. And I think it's because it's definitely a general release sort of thing. If they were limited, I bet you people would want to pick them up. I don't know, but they have them at my local House of Hoops in like every single colorway, same as Nike Portland. So they're definitely not limited by any means. I still think they're a really dope shoe, and I really dig the look. And I have the red pair, and I have the Hyper Jade pair, and then the Shooting Star pair. I did not want to add these ones to the collection just because there's too many other sneakers coming out that I wanted to get. This is being one of them. This Air Jordan 6 Slam Dunk, rumored, I guess, 2014 holiday release. So Adam wrote the other one, the other articles, and then Pijung wrote this one. And yeah, I'm not really sure, man. I think that this sneaker looks just crazy. I don't know much history about the sneaker or what the story is behind it, but it's something that I'm sure we all want to know more about. and this will be the third colorway of like a red Jordan 6 dropping this year. So obviously we've seen 2 other ones, and this one looks pretty crazy, man. I like that they have a graphic over top of it. I wonder how limited it's going to be. I haven't talked to anybody internal at Jordan Brand to see any information about these, but I'm sure I probably get some information about them if you guys are curious. I'm not really sure on what the story is, but I definitely want to see. I want to hear and see the backstory of them. In my opinion, the colorway looks super clean, though. I really like the upper with all of the accents. I think it just flows together really nice. Unlike the last one that we saw with the red and the green accents, obviously we knew that it was a Spizike kind of inspired off the original OG colorway, but I didn't really like the green accents on them, even though I did get a pair. I just the red upper for sure. But I mean, for Christmas time, again, I like that idea. So it would have been cool to actually get this pair now and then the Spizike pair for Christmas because it is the green and red. But regardless, on my radar for sure. This might be one of the best looking LeBron 12 colorways out there, and I don't know. It looks like Adam wrote this one. A new person, a new. No, wait. I'm sorry. This is. Let me look into this. Sorry. It looks like one of my new writers wrote this article right here on this new colorway. I don't know if he was supposed to publish this one yet or not. I was gonna actually preview it beforehand, but no worries. But anyway, yeah, the new colorway, because this is written by the test users, so I'm just setting up some test users as well on the site. But the colorway looks pretty dope to myself, and I don't know, like the LeBron 12 I've talked about here and there. It's gonna be probably the same thing as the LeBron 11. It's going to be hit and miss for some people. If it's already hit and miss from the design perspective of the sneaker, the colorways, and they're going to be mass quantities of the way that they're producing these things now. Like, and who knows? Like, we'll see if LeBron's wearing them more. If the shoe actually works for LeBron. If him wearing the LeBron 12s impacts the hype and the demand of the LeBron 12. I've seen some colorways now, like, I'm just not that interested in, but there are some colorways that I am interested in. But you know that there's, I mean, if we've seen 3 or 4 colorways, 5 colorways before they even drop again, you know that there's going to be a 20 plus colorway of the LeBron 12s. So all I'm saying is don't feel like you have to go out and buy the colorways like immediately because you know that they're going to have a ton of other ones. That being said, though, this one looks pretty nice. In my opinion, the AJKO Sport Blue are going to be coming out, I believe, next week. Sneaker Tutor wrote that article right there. What do you guys think about those? I actually think they look pretty clean. I know it's like a poor man's, royal blues, but and it's not like an original like colorway. Obviously, the AJKOs are kind of like a more or less like the canvas like original type colorways previously, like we saw the Chicago's this last year. Curious what you guys think about that. I also want to start my own or our own Throwback Thursday like page maybe or something like that, so we can search on it easier. Or I need to make just like a tag for it, so you can click on the Throwback Thursday video and then see the other ones. But I have a bunch on my YouTube channel that I don't even post on my website, and that I need to start doing on more of a regular basis. But Kicks Reason does some Throwback Thursdays over on the site as well here, so you can see his Jordan Jeter Vital Lows. I don't even remember those ones. It's pretty crazy I mean, those things just look wild. They don't even look like Jordans on them. Like it looks like there's a Jumpman on the back end of it, but pretty crazy. Check out the video if you guys are interested in that. And we have some Puma Trinomics. I'm not really sure it's the winter pack. This looks like an interesting. Is this a Ronnie FIEG collaboration? Let's double check and see here. Nope, this one is not. But it looks like it's a pretty crazy looking pack. That one is badass. I would probably, if I had a choice, I would buy that black and orange Puma. I think that looks pretty badass. Do you guys like any of these or not? It's a winter pack. That would definitely be October's colorway for sure. So that is that. And I apologize, I don't know more about these. And again, shout out to the writer, Sneaker Tutor. Looks like holding it down strong so far this week. Reebok Battleground 3. And then the Air Jordan 1 OG black and white colorway. Bengo Buck is a new writer as well. Shout out to him. And yeah, kind of a crazy looking OG kind of colorway. I don't know if there's going to be really any hype around that. There's a lot of Air Jordan 1s, even with the Nike Air on the tongue. If you guys saw my video that I did for the Nike factory store, that was black and green and white and gold pair that they had at the factory store for pretty cheap. Um, Hey, look, an article by me. I mean, this is how busy I was this week. But we get a look at possibly a CP3 8 low. Kind of an interesting look. And it brings upon like a discussion point that I guess I can talk about for a second is how do you guys feel about the CP3 model? I think that it's one that they really kind of I think they need to tier it. The iPhone's coming out with a new iPhone, a bigger screen. It took them 6 years, and they finally decided to start making a bigger phone, which the demand for a bigger screen phone has been since the iPhone 3 or 4 in my opinion. Um, but now they're starting to react to consumers and perfect their technology and make it happen. I want to see something like that for the CP3 line. I want to see him have maybe a low tier model that is affordable for most people, but like the KD's sixes that we saw, I want to see some CP3 elites or something like that. And the other thing is that these don't have the flight plate on them, and I think that the CP3 needs to have a version with a flight plate. I think that it's a model that um, if marketed correctly, it could be a successful sneaker, casual and performance wise. But that's just my 2 cents. I really think they're not utilizing it as much as they could, and it's kind of like he's the KD of the bunch. Like the Mellows got the flight plates, but the CP3s didn't. So I understand that this is on the low end tier of the Jordan brand like family, but it would be cool to be able to see like a higher end version of the CP3, and that's just my thoughts. We get a look at the LeBron 12 Lionheart, I guess they're calling it, release date coming up here. I don't remember the exact release date. You can check out the article if you guys would like. But man, I'm kind of like it's okay. It looks. I want to see it in person for sure before I can say anything. I love the soles of the shoes. I don't know if all the soles are exactly the same. From every image, I swear all the pod colors. And I guess I'll click on it. Man, why not? From all of the images of the pod, see the colors are like all the same. So are they just doing one sole for like every single one or what? Like it at least make the pod colors like relevant to the sneaker, not one base pot like sole. I don't know. That's just kind of a nitpicking a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? Like every single one we've seen has this like Infinity Gauntlet style sole, which don't get me wrong, I think is dope, but I just don't understand the concept of having it on every single model. We get a tease of one of the two, I believe, Ronnie FIEGs coming out soon. If you guys want to see that article, check that one out. Pretty crazy looking sneakers, not bad. They're going to be hyped up and crazy, that's for sure. And then there's also a Concepts ASICS GEL-LYTE 5 look, and these were written from some test users as well. These ones were writers that reached out and wrote a test article, and then I published it because they were written well. Adidas Stan Smith Reflective Pack, kind of crazy. Stan Smith's definitely gaining some ground this last year. It's kind of like the Stan Smiths. It's crazy because if you think about it, if you had and be honest, if you had a choice between a pair of Stan Smiths and a pair of Air Force Ones, which ones would you get? Like back in the day, 10 years ago, there would be no question. Like you definitely would get a pair of Air Force Ones. 5 years ago, Air Force Ones. 2 years ago, you'd probably get a pair of Air Force Ones. This year, what do you guys think? Stan Smith or an Air Force One? Which one would you actually get? Because it seems like the hype of the Stan Smith, it seems to be like more of an instant classic with Kanye jumping on board. Believe it or not. And so that's just and the Air Force One has kind of ran its course. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's an interesting time in sneakers right now where the classics such as the Air Force Ones are just seem to be dwindling off, and you have other classics that are stepping up to the plate. So will Nike go to a different type of classic sneaker other than the Air Force Ones? Who knows? But Adidas is definitely marketing the Stan Smith quite well. It's like a tongue twister right there. Uh, anyway, so LeBron 11 Elite SE Championship video review. I did a video review of those and compared it to a lot of other gold sneakers. Still don't understand the $20 price hike of the SEs, but regardless, a dope shoe in my opinion. Just the price point is just way too steep. Anyway, Reebok Insta Pump Fury, and you can see the collaboration right here. Kicks Reason wrote that article. And these ones actually look pretty crazy. There's rose gold ones. I like these ones out of the two that are dropping. I think they're dropping next week, but this was, again, another new rider. Smiley, I guess. I don't know how to say their name. I believe that's a girl. I think she is our first girl rider, so shout out to them. Look for more content coming from the new riders soon. But those ones actually look pretty sweet. If I had a choice, I would definitely want to cop those ones. And if I'm around, I'll definitely be trying to. WoW 2 cautions and other colorways available. Joe Rodriguez wrote an article on that. That colorway is actually pretty crazy as well. And the price point for the Wades, like, man, I mean, $150 and you get pretty awesome quality. I have 2 pairs of the WoW 2s currently, so I can definitely stand by them. Air Jordan 3 Drake vs Lil Wayne, teased by Drake. Kind of a simple sneaker, but at the same time, pretty dope because it's all murdered out black, and then you get the hits of the red and yellow on the sneakers, and then the insoles. If you want to see the inside of that article, feel free. But so yeah, no OVO 6s. You get the 3s, and those ones came straight from the source, so you know they're real. Oregon State Fair. Man, I got to go to that. Maybe that's what I'm going to do on the 21st, on the 22nd next weekend. Love the ads. That actually is pretty awesome because I didn't know that was coming up. LeBron 11 lows. Those dropped this last weekend. Did you guys pick them up or not? I like them. I didn't end up picking them up. They kind of remind me of the Cannons, the Lavas. Cool looking sneakers, but I did not end up picking them up. I didn't go to the employee store or anything like that. Nightshades still available. Ubik and ASICS. GT Cool, if you guys are interested in those. I'm curious if they're actually still available. Samar wrote that article. I did a video review of the Spizike or Varsity Red 6s that I was talking about. If you guys want to see those, I also compared them to the other colorways or the other red colorways of the Jordans, like the 4s, 5s, 3s, and the infrared 23s. So if you guys are curious about those, if you missed that, check that one out. These SBs, Bango Buck did this video, and Shane Victorino actually reached out to me on Instagram, and we've been chatting back and forth a little bit. He plays for the Red Sox, and but I saw a picture. He has these already. I don't know when these are dropping, but they look super sick, man. Definitely a dope looking SB coming out. And is it this set? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when they drop. To be 100% honest, I haven't been able to keep up enough to see when they actually drop. Maybe the article says it if you guys check it out. I'm just gonna keep going through though. There's too many other things to cover. Nike KD7 Calming Before the Storm dropped, or the Calm Before the Storm dropped this last week. Did you guys pick them up or not? It was not on my radar. I'd rather make another Nike ID than pick up one of the ones that I see. Like the last colorways that are dropping to the KD7s, I'm not super sold on. But anyway, so streetwear trends. Smiley did a article on that. I believe, I swear that I might be wrong. That might not be the girl rider. I might be wrong. I'll clarify that soon. Oh no, it is Girls and Sneakers. There it is. I'm totally out of it, and I apologize, guys. I've had a lack of sleep for some reason. I can't sleep in. Like I can't sleep in, but I go to bed hella late, so I get like 5 hours of sleep after working 15-hour days the last couple days or something crazy. It's just been nuts, man. So I apologize. You get a raw video though. That's what these things are all about. Air Jordan Retro 13 Gray Toes first look. There is a lot of Jordan 13s coming out. I actually think these ones look pretty clean. A couple of the other ones, I'm just like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually end up picking them up or not. But definitely, the 13s are on my radar. Like I'm a fan of the 13s for sure. I know most people are, so we'll see what ends up happening. I don't think that they're going to be instant sellouts, and I have a feeling they're going to be major GRs. Hopefully the tumbled leather on these are going to be good for these and the other ones coming out, but we shall see. Nike ID, Kobe 9 Elite Low option. There is this option with a variegated, I don't know what the word is. You can see that it does that. It goes from one color to the next. But that option is on Nike ID. I tried them out. I didn't see any ones that I really like stuck out to me to want to actually buy, so I didn't pick up any yet. But yeah, I do have 3 pairs of Nike IDs on the way though, so I cannot wait for getting those ones. One of them I think you guys are gonna freak out about. I think it's just amazing looking design that you guys will be able to relate to and all that other stuff. So I'm excited to show you guys. AirTech Challenge 2 Poison Greens. For you guys wanted to see that, and PJ Young wrote the last 2 articles. Brandon wrote the next one. Nike Flyknit Lunar 2s, the Hyper Punch. Those ones are sick, dude. Like, if I had to get a Flyknit Lunar 2, I think I would want those ones. I would like to see them in person, though, because the colors of the sole and the color of the Flyknit material kind of looks a little bit, like, way different, and I'd probably want them to be kind of around the same color. But all in all, those things look pretty badass. Dr. Pepper, look at these ads. It's so rad. Anyway, so Crooks and Castle Fall 14 collection. A. Valdez wrote that. Welcome back, A. Valdez. Thanks for writing that article. And New Balance on Hannon, I guess. I don't know anything about that at all. That's kind of wild. But one of the new users wrote this article. So shout out to them. And Lamar Got Soul did the article on the Nike Foamposite Wheat. And I did an article on this last year. It looks like they're actually dropping kind of that Timberland inspired Timberland boot kind of look. Pretty crazy. This one I'm really excited about though. The triple black Foamposite. These are dropping pretty soon. I think they're next weekend. Maybe I don't remember honestly. Let's double check. This is one, yeah, August 29th. So hey, look at this. More and my matches. Look at these Asians. What is going on here with these matches? You guys probably think I like try to like date chicks online or something with all these weird ads. I don't know how they're populated, but I don't understand the point. Anyway, Nike triple black foams. I think these are dope, dude. And I like the fact that there's a black sole instead of doing. I mean, they could have done the clear sole, and I have the stealths as well, and I have like 3 different pairs of black Foamposites, but this pair would be dope, all black. And with that suede, I definitely want to see how it looks. It's the first one of its type with kind of that suede-ish material. Definitely going to try to pick those up, hopefully from the employee store if I can. Kevin Durant to Under Armour. I don't know how I feel about that whole thing still. I did a video on that already. If you guys saw that video, you can check that one out. But we'll see what ends up happening. I'm not sure when the contract ends. Size, worldwide exclusive pastels releasing. Those actually look pretty crazy. Again, Smiley. Shout out to her for writing a lot of articles this week. Appreciate it. Reebok Insta Pump, Fury, and Tolo. I've never heard of that place. Kicks Reason wrote that article if you want to check out more images of those sneakers. I'm failing miserably, dudes. I need to get out of here. I'm just floundering in this video. Shout out to you guys for sticking with me. If you stuck with me for this far through the video, give yourselves a pat on the back for sticking by it, because I'm floundering. Anyway, Collectivekicks.com t-shirts are still available. There's a handful of sizes left, and also stickers on the side if you guys want to purchase any of the stickers. You guys can. I did a video with the stickers, though. I'm giving away like 25 or 50 stickers on that video. So if you guys want to go back and check my videos, feel free to do that. You guys can go through and check the other articles through this week. Hey, Russian. Tata's everywhere, dudes. It's so funny. So, and then also, if you guys ever want to, you guys can scroll through the popular posts through today and the week and the month, and the latest posts and stuff like that through this section. I really like this section. Hopefully you guys utilize it. If you only look at the site every now and then, this is a perfect spot to see the training sort of stuff. And that's pretty much it, dudes. Release dates, I'm not sure if this page has been updated or not, because I'm not sure if we've had any success. It looks like there's some updates on it, but not all of them. But yeah, the Air Jordan 29s coming out. Lots of information on those from like Nightwing, Foamers, Cousteau's channels, Kicks Genius. All those guys went to the Chicago event. Big shout out to those guys for holding it down over there and doing some cool stuff with Jordan Brand. That's awesome to see. Air Jordan 6s, Sport Blues coming out. Infrared 23s are coming out. Lots of cool stuff coming out at the end of August. Did you guys pick up the Sport Blue 3s? I might have a review video for you guys on those. I did get them. I'm not sure if when I'm going to do a review. Definitely want to do a video on them. I haven't got them in person yet, so when I do, expect the video. And then obviously the LeBrons. Everybody forget about that release, so I can actually get them, have my chance at them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. And, man, have a good rest of the day, weekend, whatever's left, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace, guys.